Yo, chat. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I do have some Legends hits to do today. I have some War hits to do today. And we have some just all around great Clash to do today. Here we go. Boom! How we doing, chat? How we doing? How we doing? How's everyone doing? Why no long? Because yesterday I did like an actual 35-second EO last night. So. What's up, Lafty? Did I pronounce that right? I think I got that right. What do I feel like that's like reality? What's up, Cole? How you doing? Hold on. Who do we have for the daily check-ins today? We got Zhanchi getting first. We have Capsby getting second. We have Staglord getting third here. Daily check-ins to Zhanchi. Welcome in, my guy. Staglord, welcome in. The man, the myth, the legend, Penguini. Yo, can we get a shout for Penguini here? Hold on one second. Okay. Sauce Z, welcome in. Prabby, welcome in. Can we also get a shout out for Prabby? Squeeze Lemon, welcome in. We got Snake, welcome in. Capsby, welcome in. Watch Out Creeper, welcome in. Tom B, Tom Base Review. welcome in. And Jules, welcome in. Those are all the people that did their daily check-ins. What's your reset day? What do you mean? Like, what did I reset yesterday? Whatever plus 263 was. So 5577? No, 8. 5580, which I don't think is great. I don't think that's great. Obviously, a lot of people are higher up, I guess, but yeah. Dude, I have not had some bases to run this season, so I just been doing whatever. So yeah, I don't know. We might have to cook some new bases coming up here because my defenses have been tough. I heard your yawn on Smack's stream. I yawned on Smack's stream? I mean, maybe. Yeah, I've been getting some defenses, and I've been slowly climbing, but man, these bases are not doing fantastic here, you know? So, I don't know, maybe I'll have to try to get some new base sauce somehow, some way. Debudge, welcome in. What obstacle is that in the center of your base? This is the Creator Fountain. It's extremely exclusive. I honestly don't know how many people would have this obstacle, but Chad, do you guys think it'd be safe to say that there's less than 1,000 people that have this obstacle? Ooh. Can you get the dragon statue from the Creator Shop? Not only can I not, because it's just not in there, but additionally, I don't think it'll ever come back, unfortunately. Are you talking about... Oh, did I pass it? Oh, there it is. Are you talking about this one right here? You talking about this bad boy right here? The golden dragon thing? Golden dragon. Not this one? Oh, wait. Are you talking golden? Are you talking like the golden baby dragon? Hold on. This one? Talk about this one? What decorations do you not have? Oof. Okay, you want to know something? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I think I might make this in, because I have obviously a ton of obstacles, right? But there are some that probably people have that I don't have. If you have the Halloween hat, the witch hat from, I don't know, I think it's like 2018 Halloween or something like that. It's like a purple witch hat. I don't have that one. You guys have that up on me. I think I have every Christmas tree. I want to say I have every Christmas tree. I feel like there's one more obstacle I don't have that is kind of common. If you have the golden pig, the one with like I think it's Chinese letterings on the side, the golden pig. I don't have that one. That's one that people could have up on me. I'm sure there's a few other ones. I still have presents from my 2014 tree. Yeah, I don't have that one. I do not have that one. I can tell you that much. DMs. Hold on one second. Oh. I have that one, Prabby. I don't know. I might do a scenery giveaway instead. I'd have to take a look. Dude. It's like a Where's Waldo, you know? Where's the obstacle I'm looking for? I'm pretty sure I have that obstacle somewhere on my base here. But yeah, if you have the witch hat, the golden pig, if you have any presents from any trees or any spell, I mean, obviously, if you have the strange stone, if you have the 2012 Christmas tree or the 2013 Christmas tree, I don't have those. Actually, if you have any of these CWL, the four, the Statue Warrior, the Challenger, the Contender, and the Master, I currently don't have those. I will do it pretty quickly. Clean your base, bro. Is that better? Is that better right there? Do you have an idea of what we'll get on the Clash of Clans birthday? I would imagine some sort of cake with a number, 12, right? The last one was, no, it would be 13, right? Oh, man. It'd be 13 now, yeah? TMG, by the way, welcome in, my guy. Nah, there's no way it's 14, right? Hold on. All right, let's take a look. Let's look at the cakes. Where are the cakes at? Yeah, the last one was 12. So yeah, it'd be 13. So I'd be curious. I'd be curious what they do. All right. What's my favorite decoration? Probably this one. I mean, it's so exclusive. It's kind of a flex, you know. I mean, like, yo, it's kind of cool. That being said, chat, we do have some Legends hits to do. We have a lot of Legends hits to do. We have some war attacks to do, which I am. It's only 20. Oh, I guess people are still coming back from the other clan here, so that makes sense. If you want a base review, type !review. Type !review. That being said, let's do a prediction here. Chat, we'll do a 2-minute prediction here. Guys, get some points in. You just put some points down. Alright, my hook tower and my crusher mortar are still upgrading here. We're getting kind of close. We're getting kind of close here. Ooh, we have a live war defense from Microbeast. Let's take a look here, yeah? What's good, Necro? Welcome back in. Alright. We have a Rage Poison. Rage in the center looks kind of crazy. He just goes for an arrow here. Oh, he's just doing a clone. Dragon clone? Okay, interesting. Very interesting approach here. King charge type action. Wow, this is a bold move. Both air sweepers are still up here. He pops the warden ability. This blimp will not make it far. There the yep. Oh, he does make it into the center, and he does clone it up. Oh man, this could actually get some value here. There's no shot he just crushes the space like this, right? There's no shot he just like, dude, this might be the fastest attack ever. But he's just cruising on through. Except for there's the only problem with this, there's not a lot of defense for dragons on the back end. Dude, this was like the fastest attack ever. We're just approaching like a minute here. I don't think it's gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be a triple. If these dragons get cleaned up, the 3 cannons on the back end are going to crush any heroes. This is about to be a 1-star. Wow, what a roller coaster of emotions right here. This was like a punch to the chest here, and then just like nothing really damaged happened. Wow, that was crazy. It looked so solid and then just fell apart. Yeah, dude, honestly, if you guys want notifications, the Discord is probably the most accurate place to get the notifications for when I'm live. Yeah, and then yep. The ricochet cannons are cleaning up, and this will be a 1-star here. I think there was another live attack happening. Oh, yeah. White Wolf is getting attacked also. A 1-star on defense. This one I feel like is going to be... Oh, but the tornado trap! And he's got the warden ability. He's holding. Yeah, if they get into the center here. Yeah, clone again, I'm assuming. Triple clone. There's triple clone. Dude, this clan really likes their dragon clones here, yeah? Can I have a base review? Type !review. If you want an individual base review, it's on a different place. Maybe it's the same guy. You think this one dude has all these accounts? Maybe. Low-key, I kind of wanted to find... I don't think that this attack is fantastic, but I do want to find an attack kind of like this that does decently well, that I can almost just, like, spam in and just, like, easily get through my, my attacks. Actually, this one might be a triple here. The RC looks pretty healthy, actually, unfortunately. Yeah, I think he just completely triples this. Maybe this is an attack. I think, honestly, weirdly enough, it's not my favorite attack by any means. And I still think, like, my attack is probably one of the best air currently. Wow, I don't know why. Dude, yo, caffeine, you gotta be kicking in here, bruh. But I gotta find that for, like, my alt accounts. Just something I can just go in, punch through, and call it a day. You know? Is your clan active? Not only is our clan active, but it's so active that we needed another clan and another clan to fill that. Now, it probably looks like we're not filled up on any of my clans, but something you have to take in consideration. We're just getting over CW well, and we have some clans that we have to go to in order to be able to do CW well with how many people we have. So there's a lot of people in other clans currently, and then they'll come back. We'll probably fill up pretty quickly here. Can you teach me a Town Hall 10 Golem Witches? I think I have a video on that on my my TikTok. It's 1 hour, right? What's 1 hour? Also, chat, is it time? I think predictions should be in. I think we should do some Legends hits here, yeah? Let's do some Legends hits. Bro's clan is so active that it has a waiting list. Kinda. I mean, during CWL there is a waiting list, but now that CWL is done, we should be able to cook through it a little bit. Oh, this is a interesting base. It's a very interesting base. Also, Also, we have a base review on TikTok. TikTok did just earn one. Huh. Okay, I think I have an idea. All right. So she should go to the left here. Yes, she should. Jump in. Not yet. She doesn't want to dip her toes in just yet. Now we're jumping in. We gotta be kind of careful here because I really don't want this clan castle to activate if I can help it. If I can help the clan castle not be active, that would be huge. So we're gonna kind of have to be a little more aggressive with our invis. Okay, I don't know which way she's gonna go. And maybe it's not the worst. Oh shit, it kind of gets Didn't really want that clan castle to pop, but it's fine. There we go. Very nice indeed. So what I'm going to do then, as we're approaching into this bad boy, I am going to, I think, Earthquake right here, and pop my RC. I'm hoping she goes inwards, but either one of the compartments she can take down on her own would be massive. I really want her to take out the Rage compartment, though. My Minion Prince force popped. Realistically, not a bad pop. I'm actually going to pop this to save my Minion Prince here. Should be fine. Didn't really want my Minion Prince to force pop there, but we're chilling. And this should be an absolute slam dunk here. Yo, big dubs, Finn. Can you check out my clan and see what you think about it? Type exclamation point. I think it's is it exclamation point review as well? Might be exclamation point BR. I gotta make those the same, honestly. Also, Yuya, how's it going? And Keegan, welcome in. Welcome into you too. Alrighty. That is the first attack done. Is there any other hits that have happened since we were in the attack? Doesn't look like it. Ooh. Oh, wait. Number 16 attacked twice and got a 1-star on both. A 1-star 90. Hold on. A 1-star 99%. That is the worst of the worst right there. I don't think it gets worse than that. The 1% being the town hall. My question is, was it close? Doesn't look like it was that close. Yeah, I don't even think that, yeah, this town hall's not really touched all that much. I mean, it's close, don't get me wrong, but like, yeah. What time they will be releasing the Renegade Queen? That'd be, I think, October 38th, I think. I'd have to check my notes on that one. A 48% no-star just happened to you in, like, War or what? Like, Legends? Oh, wait. Chat. Oh. Yo, okay, my bad. I'm gonna be straight up honest. I actually didn't know that the skin set was called the Renegade. So I thought he was making a Fortnite joke. All right. Yo, I thought that was a Fortnite joke. Hold on. I could probably actually find out. 1 second. I thought Renegade Weta. Hold on. Unknown. Nope. What would it be under? If I was, oh, Renegade Queen be today, yeah, at some point. Live in Game Shop July 11th. Shouldn't it already be out? Am I crazy? Oh, no? Huh? I don't get it. I think it's supposed to be out already. Huh, weird. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be out here. How is your Warlog? I think it's solid. Ooh. We have 3 fails in the last however many this is. How can I learn how to attack? Teammates or like clanmates practice. You can always look up tutorial videos. Someone asked me to make like a coaching course. I've kind of been thinking about that. I don't know how much demand there would be for me to like teach, but it said I was promoted to Legend League in likes, but now I'm back to Crystal. Is it broken? So after it hits Crystal, or sorry, after it hits Legends, there's not like a rank above it. I guess I could technically make another one above it. Like just make up some fake ranks or something like that, but I mean, it just kind of resets after. Maybe I could make like some extra ranks above. That being said, actually, question. If there were more ranks, chat, what would you guys want them called? Like, what are some cool names if I was to make some like fake rankings above Legend League? You think I should do the 3-2-1 and just like kind of spread it out a little bit more, make it a little bit harder to get into? Okay, maybe that makes kind of sense. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the entry of this. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Oh, I didn't take that down. Ugh. Can I snipe that? Chad, the answer was no. No, I could not snipe that. I did not have it in me. Oh, it's gonna be kind of annoying, actually. Ah. Can I do this? Yes, I can. There goes the queen. Down with the queen. No, no, no. Alright. I don't know how we all bunched up over here, because we didn't gain anything from the healing. Chat, is this about to be a 1-star? This is about to be a 1-star. This looks kind of rough. Sorry, I meant this is about to be a 3-star. Sorry, 3-star. Is it supposed to be a 3-star? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it wasn't even close, dude. Look at how healthy this minion prince is. Not even close. Nah, light work, dude. My queen arrow. Hold on, we need to relook at that queen arrow because that queen arrow got basically nothing. Oh yeah, I do owe TikTok a base review. TikTok, get your codes ready. Yes, sorry, I do owe TikTok a base review. Goldfish brain go burr. I just want to see a look at this arrow again. For the queen literally getting like no value, I think this attack actually went pretty solid. From downtown, we get the archer queen. She shoots, she misses. She literally got nothing. It filled up twice. Let me look. Yes, it did. Wow. Okay, 2 base reviews. All right. Post randomly, and I will choose one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bang. Ali Bang. That was the first person I saw. That was the random one. Just a reminder, if you guys don't like the randomness of it, you guys can go over to and get one guaranteed for yourself. All right. Okay. Small critiques already off rip here. First of all, you have a hole in your base. Not that it's like a huge deal. It is on the outside, but it is there. Some small critiques that I would make here, and unfortunately I don't think I can really show this. I think I can show it like this, right? Double invis bases are very, very sneaky, especially for low legends here. And your legend or your invis counter this and this, right? Which is very, very solid. The only problem are these and these. What these do is they pull into the compartment and they're an anchor point for other things. So let's say you pop one of these invises, right? Top one, everything goes invisible, right? They circle down here, and this goes invisible, right? Where are they going to go? They're going to go to the things that are not being invisible, right? And then they're going to be hanging out in the area. By the time they're done, this invisibility is going to be gone, so they're just going to be still in the same area, and they'll just circle back in. I think invis, and if you look at a lot of like really, really strong built invis bases, there's no extra stuff and there's a lot of dead space. But you have the dead space down. You have the dead space beautifully on this base. I think you just need to remove the clutter that isn't going to be invised when it pops. And that way, when these invises pop, the troops go like way on the outside. They go completely away from the town hall, right? That should be your main priority, is the invis completely gets everything away. I like it. It's close. Small touch-ups could make a huge difference. There is a lot of value in the core. These Inferno Towers look pretty solid. Anti-Queen for sure. Very, very solid. It does have the Minion Prince on defense. I love that. Looks like actually a newer-ish Town Hall 16. But I think the upgrades are phenomenal. They got the the merge defenses already, I think, built and leveled up here. Yeah, okay. I mean, the air defenses are leveled up. Great upgrade scheme so far. I think that small change could take this from what I would imagine is probably closer to like a 7.5 currently. Obviously, you're not getting full points because of your upgrades. You still have some upgrades to do here. But I think I'd probably give this like currently a 7. If you make those small changes in the core, I'd probably give this closer to like an 8. Fully maxed out, I'd probably give it like an 8.5 to maybe 9. I think there are stronger base designs. I'm not a huge fan of invis bases as like a strength aspect because they don't technically add anything to the base, but they can be tricky, and that's where their strength really comes in. So Although it's not my personal favorite type of base, I do think that there's some strength here. So currently 7.5. Some small changes, some upgrades, you could get up to like a 9, I think. That's what I'd give it. Too easy with Warden RC, though. Warden RC. Like, obviously an RC dive, I think could probably cook it. Warden, are you talking like Fireball? I think if you can get a Fireball in here, yeah, probably, but you'd have to clear out quite a bit, I feel like. You'd probably have to invest a lot of Invises. Oh, wait, are you saying... Wait, what? I'm confused. Got to Tunnel 16 yesterday. You got to Tunnel 16 yesterday and you have that many upgrades done? How many magical items did you have? Warden Rocket Loon. Dude, if you're smacking any base with Warden Rocket Loon, you know what you're doing, and I don't think any base can technically defend against it. I've said this before. I've said it again. I'll say it again. Every base has a weakness. You're not going to have the perfect base that defends against every single thing. You can make really good bases that can defend against majority things, but there will always be a weakness. Something that's strong against E-Dragons, someone will come in and be like, I just go with a Queen Charge Lalo on this base, and it's an easy triple. Well, yeah, bro, that's going to happen. Like, I don't know. There's always weaknesses. Always weaknesses to bases. That being said, we have another base review to do. I think we have 2 more, actually. TikTok's just liking up the live stream. Start posting your codes, and I will choose one pretty soon here. Or in 5 seconds. By the way, Chubbs, I see you muting some people. Let's calm down just for a second there. I appreciate the modding, though. Appreciate it. All right, I'll choose one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bang. Oh, well, Chubbs was the first one I saw. I guess La 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 was the next person, so I guess I'll choose that one. Buddy message at like the perfect time that like it like hit my high level. Alrighty. Oof. Oof. Okay. Okay. First things first, really good upgrades. Honestly, to the point where I feel like you're looking pretty close to maxed out, to the point where I would start questioning going to Town Hall 12 pretty soon here. Obviously, I do see that your heroes are slightly lacking, but if those are the only things left other than walls, technically, I guess you could take the time at Town Hall 11. You could put your golden elixir into walls and your dark elixir into the heroes. But if you can't put down all of your builders, I would definitely recommend going to the next Town Hall. That being said, this base, I feel like, is going to get slammed by Electro Dragons. I think the base isn't too bad. And I do like that you have single Infernos to maybe kind of counter it. However, I do truly think anywhere where you place your E-Dragons on this base, once they get out of this outer shell here, everything's pretty much connected, where E-Dragons can basically just chain through, like, everything here, unfortunately. You do have a little bit of a ring effect here. Which can be a little bit tricky if the people don't funnel correctly. But unfortunately, I don't... it's not my favorite base. I think if E-Dragons typically can slam a base, it's kind of the easiest attack strategy and the most used. That's probably one of the most common ones that you want to defend against, and it's not typically too hard. All you need is some 2-tile gaps here, like how this bomb tower is 2 tiles between the expo. You just need a lot of those on the base. I'd probably give this, unfortunately, probably like a 7. Great upgrades, just a little too compact for E-Dragons being able to slam it. Obviously, this base does have weaknesses against, or strengths against other types of attack strategies, but I do think E-Dragons are probably the big thing you want to defend against. What's up, Cell? Can we get a shout out for Cell? All right, one more base review for TikTok, then we continue on. Actually, what I should be doing here is doing some more predictions. You know what? Maybe I just don't do predictions anymore. That's like the third, fourth time that I've done predictions, and we have not gotten above 1K. All right, TikTok. Choosing one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bang. Anthony. Anthony's room. Ooh, okay. So we have a Tunnel 17 with a lot of obstacles here. A lot of good obstacles from what I can see. Oh man, he's got the gold pigs, the golden hogs. Man. But he's got it one up on me. Does he have the witch hats as well? But does he have the witch hats? Yes, he does. Man, he got 2 up on me. Man. Oh, and he has the present. Okay. All right, buddy. All right, buddy. I see you, my dude. What's up, Riley? Buddy's kind of cooking here. Buddy has a lot of obstacles. Double invis base, not my personal favorite, especially with the ice block. I feel like it's kind of easy. This is actually a very common base design. It is a pretty solid one because of what this base has. It's very hard to tell because of all the obstacles, but it has a lot of dead space here. Maybe I have to do this in a different color here. Down here is a lot of dead space, and right here is a lot of dead space. Makes the queen arrow very hard to hit. But again, I think with the ice block, it makes it kind of easy. I'd say this base is probably like an 8.5 roughly. I think people could definitely struggle against it, but it's older. I think there's definitely counters to it, but very good, very solid upgrades here. I'm not going to do a massive breakdown just because it is a very common copied base, but it's very solid. I was not playing when the Golden Hogs were in the game, so I have no idea. Do you review villages? Yes. I literally was just doing it right there, right then. I actually do like giving base reviews, but we have some systems to do base reviews just because not a lot of people... there's so many people in stream that it's kind of hard to get a fair thing for everyone. And I don't want to just sit here do base reviews the entire night. So we have some systems in place to be able to get base reviews, but still keep the stream kind of cooking. Oh, excuse me. What happened to the hook? What happened to the hook? What CWO league do you play in? So we have a Champs 1. We had another Champs 1 that just got demoted to Champs 2. We have a Champs 3. We have a Masters. And then I think a Crystal 1. No? Yes. No. We don't have a Masters. So we have a Champs 1, Champs 2, Champs 3 clan. We have a Crystal 1, and now another Crystal 1 that went to Crystal 2. I think those are the only ones that we have. Hope you meet us in the next Champs 1. There's been a lot of people that have come in here that have been in Champs 1. Sel, how was your night? Also, we have a dice roll. I will let if anyone wins the dice roll to pick the prize. It could either be a gold pass, or I guess we could do a mini spotlight event pass if they want to do that instead. The number they're looking for is 13, and if anyone doesn't know what we're doing here, this is a little mini game that you can get on the other place. It is just a dice. If you pick the number and it does roll that same number, you can get a prize. That one being 13. We're looking for 13. Here we go. Oh, that's tough. Good try, good try. Also, V Small, welcome in. Venom, make me hydrate out here. Okay, I got you. Mr. Morningstar, welcome in. Najesh, welcome in. Chess, welcome in. Wukong, Monkey King, welcome in. I gotta make sure I keep up with those. My apologies. Alright, we continue on, though. Ooh, we got a live defense against the boss here. RV, no, that is RV.
Subscribed with pride.
Almost looks like L's. I think my my monitor's kind of rough right here. Yo, RV coming in with the Prime. Yo, I hope you enjoy the entire month of ad-free viewing and some nice exclusive emotes. Chat, what if I... Yo, hold on. Let me pause the music here. Cut the music. Here's what I've been thinking. So I've been wanting to come up with like a name for the people that subscribe. You know how like some people have like a community name. What if when people subscribe, I'm like, welcome to the army camp, or is that kind of cringe? I kind of like the army camp thing though, because we're like, we're kind of like an army. Or because I don't know any other things I could say there. Please no, you guys don't like that? Cringe? HIPAA squad? I don't know. Dude, I want to come up with something. I've wanted something like that for like the last 2 years. But like no one comes up with something that like I kind of like. The jungle, XQC already has that. I don't want to be yoinking from someone else, you know? I see how it is didn't welcome me in. Well, yeah, you're on TikTok. Huh? The people that are even on Twitch don't even get fully welcomed. I have a daily check-in thing that I go off of. Call your followers barbarians. Okay, but like if someone follows, what do I say then? Like, yo, thank you for the follow, barbarian. Like I don't know. I feel like that doesn't hit. I feel like that doesn't fully hit. Lady in the game called me chief. Oh, should I call everyone a chief? If someone drops like a sub, they go, yo, thanks chief for the sub. Is that better? See, I feel like nothing really fits though. Should I just say HIPAA squad? Like Prabby was saying, HIPAA squad. Welcome to the HIPAA squad. Yeah. All right. Chat. Next sub. I'll say that. Next sub that happens, I'll say that, all right? From now on. Here we go. Ooh, this is kind of... Ooh. I might have to sacrifice my my queen. We'll see here. We'll see how this goes. Oh, I really wanted her to go the other way. She's gonna go left, isn't she? Yep. Does she circle? No, she does not circle back. Eee! Chill! RC, chill! Dude, she was like speed running through this thing. Alright. I guess this kind of works. I don't know if I like this, though. Dude, she just like fully sprinted through this bad boy. Okay. Alright. Okay, Queen. Not what we needed from you right there, Queen. We're gonna be going up against 2 air sweepers. I have an idea. We're gonna have to pull the ice golems here. We're gonna go like this. I'm gonna send my RC this way. We're gonna go like this. Minion Prince Force Pop additionally, bruh? What are we getting stuck on? We gotta go in. These air sweepers, bruh. I needed my queen to take those out. My queen did not take those bad boys out. My RC like through, then my queen kind of through. I don't know. Ice golems are coming in, the death force here. I think this is cooked. My heroes completely, catastrophically failed on this one here. That was terrible. Bro, you didn't reply to me yesterday? I mean, that does happen a lot. I don't know if you've seen how many people message in my chat, and if I'm attacking, I'm not really looking at chat. I'm not gonna lie, that does tend to happen. What did you say? What did you say, my guy? Dang, 72%. That's a rough one. I needed my queen to take out those air defenses or those air sweepers, and she really just did not. I can't see pinned comments. Unless that's not what it's for. Username, brother. Buddy made a big stink about it and he's not typing. Alright. So I got 6k gems. Should I get 4 hero equipment, lava pupper, electric boots, and stuff, or builder apprentice? Okay, what town hall are you? What town hall are you, username? What town hall are you? Because, like, yeah, electric boots are pretty solid here. Though I'm assuming the lava pupper, he's referring to the puppet. I'm gonna take an assumption there. I feel like that's not a huge leap. You're at town hall 12 now, so you don't really benefit from the electric boots just yet. But in the next town hall, you very much could. You have 6,000 gems. I think, low-key, I think you do a combo of both. I think you get the electric boots. I think they're a very solid play. They could be nerfed in the future. No idea. Zero idea. But I do think you could probably benefit pretty nicely at the next later town halls for having this. It is a very strong equipment. And then put the remaining gems into the Builder Apprentice. It really depends on how much you value either wars or progression. If you value progression more, definitely obviously put more into the Builder Apprentice. If you value like war fighting and such like that, Probably put it more into equipment. Again, I value personally progression more, so I would typically lean towards Builder Apprentice, but that's just me. But I do think the electric boots are good enough to probably get first things out of everything. I got you, Chubbs. I got you. I just wasn't sure if you were pinning what he was saying. Do you have the temporary defense maxed yet? I have one of the paths maxed, and unfortunately, I think I chose the wrong path to max out. Because I think the fire spitters or the flame spinner is a yikes. But the other ones are coming along kind of nicely. If he has one level on the apprentice, it would cost 4,500 gems. That would allow him to get one equipment. I think he can't fully max out the builder apprentice at tunnel 12, though. I don't think. I'm pretty positive he can't. I got Giant Gauntlet, Frozen Arrow, action figure, and everything else too. I had 10k gems. Did you drop $100 on this game? Did you use code HIPPOSLC? Oh, he just saved for 5 years. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Dude, that's actually insane that you saved that much. That's very impressive. All right, dude, I haven't seen the clan Red Wave in a hot moment, bro. And I stand there, unfazed. I'm telling you, chat, outside invis towers just aren't it anymore. Unfortunately. Wow, that was an insane arrow, by the way, chat. I don't know if you guys saw that. That's pretty freaking impressive. I think my RC is about to get absolutely destroyed, though. Alright, let's just hit all of the traps very quickly here. If I don't want to max out my heroes, what's the minimum level for Tunnel 14? I mean, you could level 2. I don't know. No predictions today? Nah. I've done predictions a lot recently, and they have not filled up, so I've just kind of stopped. What is that emote cell? What is that? More hydration? Oh, did someone... You're... Okay. What is that emote? I got to Tunnel 15. My apprentice is only level 1. Should I start saving up and upgrading him or not? If you want to progress through the game faster, yes. The Builder Apprentice helps out tremendously. To put in perspective on how much time you can save with him, every hero level, you can probably knock off about 2 days on every hero level if you have a maxed out Builder Apprentice. Take that in consideration, considering there's like, I don't know how many levels of hero levels there are. I want to say like above 300 levels. If you knock off 2 days on every single one of those, you're getting some good progression there. That's my take. I would definitely 100% focus on the Builder Apprentice if you can. People who max out the loot converter, funny enough, I actually majority of my accounts. How about this? TikTok just got a base review. First person to post their code, whoever's ready on the mark. First code that I see gets a base review. Who's on? Who's ready? Who's ready for the base review? Who has their code on deck on TikTok here? Ooh, they're stumbling. They're checking. Who has it? Alawat? I hope I pronounced that right. I feel like I completely butchered that. Buddy gets it first. Buddy was on top of it. Let's go. Um, it's funny because I would say like 90% of my accounts have the loot converter more progressed or even unlocked compared to the Builder Apprentice. But it's weird because the rules kind of change up when you have 56 accounts. Okay. Okay. I mean, oh, you're from Lost Lithium. You know, I'm kind of shocked that this isn't raged. I'm not gonna lie. That looks like it should be technically raged. It's also weird because it almost looks off center. Because it is. Would you want to move this back one tile to have it raged up, or would that not solve the issue? I'd imagine you would want to move that back one, right? Um, Here's what I will say. It's a combo of like three different bases that I've seen. This outside stuff for anti RC charge is very, very solid. This base in particular has one massive egg and one massive basket. If anyone in like a war scenario has like a fireball or something like that and they can get this, oh my god, brother, you are getting clipped, shipped, and posted on TikTok left, right, and center there. But I could also imagine if they don't have stuff to deal with this, this could be very, very, very rough for like Root Riders. And I'm assuming this is built against Root Riders, considering they're all ground expos. Um, this is a very, very wonky base, but you know I like wonky. Wonky bases make the people think, and when the people think, they can mess up. If it's not a rinse and repeat, I've never seen this base before, so this is definitely like a unique. Obviously, again, it's like a merge of a few different bases, but this is a funky one, let me tell you. I don't know if I particularly like it a ton, but I don't think it's bad by any means. I would probably give this, in my personal opinion. Oh, ooh. But he has the air sweepers mixed up too? Ooh, okay, dude. I don't. Dude, I'm kind of. Okay. I love the quirks of this base. I'm not even gonna lie. See, like, Buddy adds a little bit of, like, asymmetricality to this that throws off the attack so much. You know what? I'll give this a 9.5. Even though I think this is more of like a Legends base, particularly. It's not like a war base. Because I do think in a war scenario where you can plan on this base, I think this base could potentially crumble pretty quickly. But that being said, for a Legends base, I think this is spicy. I like this. I like this. 9.5. The half comes down to this being so much in the core. So much in the core. Jesus Christ. I have a streamer friend, and she is currently at 3.2 thousand people watching her on TikTok. Jesus. My alt heroes went from 60 to 90s in just 2 weeks. What'd you do? Did you use code HIPPSLC? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Chat, is today Friday? Yes, it is. Dang. Alrighty, chat. Let's continue on. Also, welcome in Pit Lord. How you doing tonight, my guy? How you doing? Alright, let's continue on. Yeah, chat? Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay. I think... Uh, uh, uh? Dude, if my RC gets put on a adventure ride here, it's not going to be super fun. Dude, oh my gosh. Ooh. Alright. Okay, I'm going to go in and try to actually just full-on take down the Rage Tower. Okay, you have a problem with the ice golems. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird. Come on, take it down, take it down. Yup. That might have been a little early there, Chad. We might have been a little early on that one. Ah, it doesn't matter. Dude, did you guys see that, though? That was kind of nice, though. That was kind of nice, though, chat. You guys see that? The little rage takedown into the hook bait. Oh, that was, dude, I love the ice block. Love the ice block. Dude, right? User, you like that, bro? That was good. That was good. I love the, dude, the ice block. I think the ice block genuinely is so useful. Would you recommend rushing / skipping Town Hall 14 and, or just Town Hall 14 to Town Hall 15? Brother, I'm going to tell you right now, I am probably the biggest advocate for rushing you'll ever meet. I am a born rusher. Not only did I used to rush, but I actively have gone against the grain on every clasher ever for the last like 3 years, talking about how rushing is overpowered. If you know what you're doing, and for one Town Hall is not that bad, but dude, I'm telling you right now, rushing, especially for Town Hall 14. Town Hall 14 is the easiest and probably the fastest Town Hall you'll ever progress through. At least for the upper ones. She was awful, no cap. What, the base or my attack? Because I don't know, bro. My attack kind of cooked. Especially now with the raid medals. Especially now with, like, just a ton of different things. Potions galore, but it's only one Town Hall. One Town Hall is not that bad. Especially because, like, especially when dragons are as powerful as they are. Dude, 1 or 2 upgrades on the dragons, and you basically have an instant upgraded army. It takes, like, what, a week to get up there? Pff, nothing. Nothing. My attack was awful, no cap. What are you talking about? Dude, I smashed this base. Hold on. You're telling me that this absolute Giga Chad RC dive was awful? That's got to be rage bait, right? Dude, I take out the rage tower. I get in there. Yoink. Go in. Take down the town hall. She gets sidetracked with a little bit of a... Dude, I just right there took down a rage tower compartment, the town hall, the hook tower, the monolith, and whatever, a scatter shot, I think, with a, like a whatever and a whatever. Dude, all I have left really to deal with is 4D or air defenses, which my arrow can hopefully take down at least one. And this rage tower compartment, which I got a nice, juicy warden ability for. That will protect my troops as they go through. My RC ability takes down the last air defense. Dude, this attack slammed to this face. Absolutely. Dude, did I lose a dragon? I'm going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I definitely lost a few dragons. Wait, no. 11. Out of how many? 11 out of how many? 50. Okay, I lost 4 dragons, but still, that is a lot. That is a lot of dragons right there that I still had up. That was an absolute slam dunk attack there. Is dragons that much better than root riders? Definitely not. I would actually say, even though I just absolutely glazed the heck out of dragons, I think in the right hands, if you're a root rider connoisseur, you are probably slamming bases left, right, and center. I think root riders are definitely borderline impossible to defend if they're in the right hands. My hands are not the right hands for root riders, and you know what? I can admit that. But I am good on dragons. I feel like dragons are also very easy, so I like it. Does Super Yeti Root Rider work at Tunnel 15? Necro, unfortunately, I have no idea. I'm going to assume yes. I don't know about Super Yeti specifically, but I know Root Riders. I'd imagine that they're probably pretty strong at Tunnel 15. But I have not played Super Yetis at Tunnel 15 since they've come out, unfortunately. I've been testing dragons with a Lava Hound Ice Block, and it's not too bad. I could totally see that being very, very solid. I could totally see that. You got a supporter code? I do. It's just my username. If you ever feel like putting it in and sticking with it, I very, very much appreciate it. It helps support me massively. Use the one strategy that uses 12 furnaces. I don't use that, but I can say that there is someone in my clan that does very much enjoy that. Dude, that's 74%. Oof, that's a tough one there. It's going to be a very bad blemish. All right, here we go, chat. We continue on, yeah? No hook tower to take down. I kind of want to get into this rage, but I feel like that's baited. I don't know if I'm getting into that bad boy right there. Unless... Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Yikes. Okay. So we don't have to use an invis on these bad boys. They're not doing a ton of damage. Oh no, a mortar targeted me. Oh yikes. Scary. Okay, that's kind of... Okay, that's a little scary. Keegan!
Keegan2TT gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
Keegan, when I'm attacking, buddy's trying to throw me off here. Just kidding, brother. I appreciate that. Hold on. Dude, what a jammer. Anyone know the song? This is looking a little rough. I don't like this air defense on the back end here. This king is causing some issues here. A lot of anti-air. I think we should probably be fine. We'll be fine. Dude, Joker's in here. Buddy's out of town, but he's still checking in for the remix. I like that. Dude, Keegan dropping 5 gifted. Yo, those 5, welcome to the HIPAA squad. You know what? I'm going to own it. HIPAA squad for life, chat. DJ, Josh, Doski, Best You Plays, and Tito. Big dubs. Why do you use dragons instead of root riders? I think it's just easier. I think I have dragons down quite a bit. Uh-oh. We got Mark. Dude, that was a crazy spiky ball. That was a crazy spiky ball right there. Ooh. RC coming from downtown. Holy. Crazy RC. What? How did my RC target that? It's crazy. HIPAA squad. HIPAA squad. No more ads for an entire month. True. Dang. The builder, or not the builder apprentice, the warden apprentice got cooked down right there. That builder apprentice, the warden apprentice, dude, there's way too many apprentices. There's only 2 of them, but there's way too many. Whew. Oh, I'm curious real quick. Dang. Well, chat. If I perfect this next attack, I go +1. I go +1 if I triple this next attack. How far off 1 a.m.? How far off 1 am I? Huh? You forgot the Golem Apprentice? There's no Golem Apprentice. Right? Nah, there's not. -303. Dude, my bases are not doing fantastic, let me tell you. I don't know, I need some new sauce here. I need some new sauce here. Oh, wait, did you pass Dono King? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Did you pass Dono King? Let me pull the calc. So, 35. Huh? Yes, you did. Oh, did you? Wait, maybe no. I don't think so. Actually, hold on. Am I tripping? 175 times 5. Oh, no, wait, that's completely, no, sorry, that's wrong. So, 35 times 5 is 175, plus 3,000 is 30, so you're at 205, I think. Am I missing something? I think there's too much going on for defense. Nerfing offense would make each decision valuable. I think there's too much going on for defense. Wait, what do you mean? Huh? Too much going on for defense? You have any attacks left? I have a singular attack left. This season, I have not had the best bases. And, man, I can't be getting a 74% here. That was a terrible base. The base, maybe I copy that base, chat. What do you guys think? Do I throw it old school, put a picture up, copy it pound for pound there? You know, do the old school, like, all right, the walls go here, all right, and then, yep, okay. Who did that back in the day? Pull up the YouTube video and just copy along? Anyone? I've attacked this base so many times, and I feel like it's either a slam dunk or it's pretty close. No, don't follow her. Don't chase her. She almost did it. She almost did it. Oh boy. My queen went down very quickly. Maybe I should have invested 2 dragons down there. That could be rough. Ice Golem. Where are we going? Oh boy, chat. This is looking a little rough here. Oh boy. Don't tell me the entire army is on that one singular Ice Golem right here. Oh boy, Chad. I think we might be cooked. How did you guys still make it to the outside? That's why I want to know. How did we still make it there? How are we still on the outside? It's getting a little weird now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's getting a little weird. I feel like this is almost intentional. Love how it doesn't matter how many times you do a specific base. You can still, yeah. I don't know why my... I just went really bad across the board. Yeah. My queen died right off rip. My dragons were glued to the outside. It's kind of tough to do. Kind of tough. Oh, you got some sauce for me, bro? But he's got some sauce. Ain't no way you won starring at Tunnel 17? What do you mean, huh? Okay. All right. Oh, gotcha. Well, chat, unfortunately, we're -8 on the day. We got slammed on defense. That was a really stupid non-fail, but this 74% really just kicked us. Really just kicked us. God, I hate TikTok sometimes. Does it matter if you 50% 2-star or 99% 2-star? It does. So, um, after 50%, if you look like at logic here, hold on. Hold on. Hopefully this is not whatever. So, does it matter if you 50% 2-star or 99% 2-star? In Legend League, it does. So if you look at like logic there, I did really, really bad on that attack. 74% 2-star. I got plus 24 trophies. But if you look at I drop there, I got a 96% and it's 31 trophies instead. I forget exactly what it is, but I think it's like after 50%, every 3% is an additional trophy that you can get. Realistically, if you are pushing trophies pretty heavily, any non-triple is a fail, at least in my eyes. But yeah, not a great day, not a great day. But we continue on. It's still very early season. We can go a little bit lower and then we pop up there. It'd be good. It'd be solid. We have another hydrate here. Do you have a video explaining how to strategically rush? I have a whole YouTube series. An entire YouTube series. Alright, I think we continue on with these legend sits here. Dude, I might have to buy the gold pass for this account. Probably not the worst thing to do it regardless, so. What's up, Crash? Welcome in, Crash. Welcome in, Necro. I know you've been in here for a hot second, but you did your daily check-in. Do you guys want predictions though? Because like again, I've been doing predictions here, and no one's been doing the predictions. You know, I have access for this thing. I have access to this thing. I've never done this before. Chat, does anyone ever look at this? I feel like a lot of people do. Chess has a little base thing there. I'll do a prediction as long as you're tripling. Tonight's not been super killing it. I ain't gonna lie. We got 2 fails there. One of them was really rough too. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Alrighty. This is a 0 out of 10. I can't do that. Also, what is Dita force? Dita force? No, because like if it was Delta, This is not capitalized. This is capitalized. This is capitalized. This is capitalized. So surely this is capitalized here, right? Capitalization is very strange on this. But he has extra walls he could do on. Okay. What's the daily check-in and first, second, and third rewards? So the first, second, and third people onto stream get points, and then daily check-in is just kind of like a streak thing. So every time you daily check-in, you get like a +1. All right, chat. We'll do predictions here, okay? We'll do some predictions here, okay? First 2 attacks, all right? What will the next 2 attacks be? Chat, 2 minutes, run it up. Welcome back, Watch Out Creeper. We will face the odds against us, running to the Sniper Tower, welcome in. It's Frawley, welcome in. I think I have everyone else. Calvatron, welcome in. You have Faith. I think I am a lot lower in trophies here, so realistically, I feel like it should be pretty simple. Should be pretty simple here. What's going on? We're going to be doing some more Legends hits on my secondary account. Wow. Jesus. What a day. What a day, chat. Wow. Apparently my base was cooking today. We have a base review? Yes, sir. All right. Oh, dump clan capital gold, not a base review. Okay. I need to find an account that has clan capital gold. Uno momento, por favor. I could show. I think I'm using a really crappy base on that, actually. It's just low in Legends. I do have clan capital gold. Hold on, we gotta do a little clan capital dump here. 2Y RRJ. Alrighty, we got a clan capital hall to put points down into. There we go. 37,000 contributed. Big dubs. Wait, you can't do predictions in the Netherlands now? Predictions? Really? That's crazy. Even if I have to die for you. Alrighty. Well, we continue on here. Ooh. Do we get wild with it, chat? Chat, do we get wild with it? I think we go kind of tame with it. Oh, I didn't have to do that other invis. That was a little too early. God, she loves her ice golems. Let me tell you that, chat. She loves them. Dragon's new meta over Roots and Valks now. There's been a lot of people asking about Dragons and Roots tonight. I mean, I still think Roots are probably better. But, I mean, Dragons have still been a massive contender for a hot moment here. Really, Warden? You can't scooch on over a little bit? Just a wee bit? No? You're gonna let them die? Okay, that's fine. But he was a little selfish. He didn't want to scooch on over. That's fine. But he's like, no, I'm planting my feet right here, baby. Dang, this king is insane. Dude, this multi-inferno is getting unlimited value. Dang. That was a really annoying compartment for, like, no reason in particular. It's considered Gamba. Everything that has Gamba included, like games, Clash of Clans, Roblox, are all banned. Clash of Clans... What gambling is in Clash of Clans? This probably made the attack look really, really bad. I don't know what was up with this compartment in particular, but holy crap. Had, like, no defenses, but, like, struggled against massively. Is it worth upgrading my rushed Town Hall 14, not making it go to Tunnel 15, or should I stick to maxing defenses? What? Is it worth upgrading my rushed 14? Are you saying, like, max out, or what? Or, like, continue rushing? I guess I'm a little confused on what you're asking, my guy. Might need a little clarification. Ah, the poison hit me still. No! I wanted it! I wanted it bad! Yeah, I couldn't save my RC. That's tough. Should I have saved my minion prince there with the warden ability? Maybe not. Does it matter? Also probably not. Like, know how the town hall has stars? when you upgrade it. Mine's 1 star. It's a Giga Inferno. I mean, it doesn't change. I think Tunnel 12 is the only town hall that changes with the stars. Yes, you should upgrade that to level 5. I would say it's definitely worth it too. So you're saying you're at Tunnel 14, you're asking if you should upgrade your physical town hall, not to the next town hall, just to the max 5-star ranking. I gotcha. Yeah, I think you should. Alrighty, chat, we did triple both attacks. Did anyone predict at all? No, they did not. Alrighty. Yeah, nope. We did it. We tried it. People just aren't doing it. Was she about to go in towards the middle of the base? I think she was. Which kind of sucks, because that would have been great pathing, actually. Yeah. She's, like, wanting to, but she kept telling, no, don't do it. Don't do it. You can't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, Queen. Queen, stop with the storage. Yep. Just take him out. One shot. Bang. Bop. Not Diggy! Not Diggy, no! Chat, how was everyone's day today, though? Anything crazy or wild happen? I had some crazy stuff happen, but unfortunately I don't think I could talk about it. So I'm curious. I think I've heard a lot of people are like up north right now and whatnot. Out of town. How's it going? Reader, we're doing fantastic here. Woke up 2 minutes before you started stream? Wait, what time do you wake up in Australia? This Tunnel 16 guy in my clan was using RC and Warden Walk together with an invis recalling both. I hadn't seen anyone do that before, and it's gross. I have seen that before. I don't think it works fantastic because I feel like the Warden stays way too far behind. But if you can get it to work on, I think it's compact bases. I think I could totally see it. On a compact base design, I think you could probably cook it. Like this base would probably actually be very, very solid for that. Maybe I should have tried it on this one. Technically, I probably still could. You know what? We'll try here. Chat, we'll get spicy here, yeah? Probably works a lot better with like a rage. See, the Warden stays, like, really far behind, though. I don't know. I don't know if it's, like, fully worth it. Maybe. Chat, what do we think? Worth or not worth? The only other problem with that now is now my Warden's on ground, and I have to place my RC back in with everything here. Which I don't know about. Especially if this is happening. Oh wow, that was a crazy combo though. I definitely think with a Rage Gem. Wild Auto Mod? What are you typing out here? What are you saying? What kind of shenanigans? Hold on. But he said, using this attack at Tunnel 14, struggling to hit up in wars. When you say struggling to hit up in wars, are you talking about attacking higher town halls? Because two things. One, if you're ever attacking higher town halls, I would never, ever assume that you're going to triple. Especially if they have good bases. I mean, realistically, you could have like a really bad like town hall that's higher than you. You know, like maybe town hall 8 defensive buildings even when they're at tunnel 15. That obviously makes sense. But I would never have the mindset that you're going to definitely triple higher town halls when you're a lower town hall. That being said, you can probably still triple higher town halls if you have like right armies, but those armies are specifically for attacking higher town halls. I think of like Queen Charge, Lalo on a lot of lower town halls typically cooks. If you're really good and goated on that kind of stuff, you can definitely cook, but I would never run this army to attack higher town halls, and I would never expect to triple attacking higher town halls as well. Now I can get all the, wait. He has 7 builders? Hold on a moment. 7? Hold on a moment. How does he have 7 builders? Oh yeah, what did you auto mod? Went to work. Went home, ate dinner. What do you guys have? Yo, actually, hold on. Chat, what do you guys have for food today? I gotta know. Anything really, really good? Any good stuff? Any good food? Anyone eating some good stuff? I've been using MM and HP. Mighty Morsel? No. What's MM? Don't give it to me. Don't give it to me. Minion. Massive minion. Okay, give it to me. I don't know what MM stands for. Wait. MM and HP with the queen. Hold on. I can put it together. Not Frozen Arrow. Hold on. Dude, oh, Magic Mirror. Magic Mirror. Oh, and Healer Puppet. Okay, well, he sent it in chat. I got there. What's up, Senritha? Currently eating some edamame. Oh, dude, I don't know what that is. What is edamame? Edamame. Peas? Oh, young soybeans typically harvested while they're pods. Oh. Wait, couldn't you just say peas? Or is it like actually that specific? Is it actually that specific? Reckless behavior. I have to get a clean version of that song. They are a common food. I'm surprised you don't know what they are. Dude, I've heard it before. I think anytime I've maybe have had them, I just call them peas, you know? Maybe, I don't know. Sorry, 1 second, chat. Alrighty. Let's get back into this, yeah? They are healthy, so probably why you don't know. No. I actually love a lot of healthy food, believe it or not. Like broccoli. Dude, I can never not rave about broccoli. And actually, I have always loved my greens. Peas, broccoli, green beans, all phenomenal. Steamed carrots, fantastic. Me personally, I'd never take that level of disrespect in a million years. That do be pretty crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That was a pretty crazy shot. A pretty crazy shot. This is gonna be a terrible attack, I think. I'm attacking this completely how I'd never attack this. I made some homemade salami yesterday. Gonna be ready in about 6 weeks. Wait, what? 6 weeks. Long process that if you mess up one thing and you don't realize putting them in casings, you mess up the whole batch. It's a waste of 30 kilograms of meat. I don't know how much that is, but I'm going to say that's probably a lot. Hmm. Hmm. Well, this is going to be interesting. Nice. Nice field goal. Big dubs. Well, considering I don't have the fireball leveled up on either one of my accounts, probably never. No, not even my main has max fireball. Every time I try leveling up the fireball, another equipment comes out, and I regret trying to level up the fireball because I just spent a ton of my ores on upgrading the fireball. Sounds like the game doesn't want you to upgrade fireball. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying here. Right. Looks like we're going on a little adventure here. forget how the heck I attack this base. Are you kidding me? Dude, alright. So shouldn't tier 2 subs get 8-minute songs? Yes, I can request. Just send me the link and I can request it for you. There's no way to unfortunately like increase specific subs, so I'll just request it for you. Just let me know which ones you want requested. Buddy is asking why I don't use my headhunters. Let's take a look here, yeah? So, no spots to use them here. Maybe I could place one back here, sneak it in there. Maybe. I really would hope that no skeleton traps or ice golems would be brought into that mix there. Because as of right now, I don't think any ice golems have popped yet. And I would hate for a headhunter to pull the ice golems. Same thing here. And no ice golems were popped because of that. Plus, I don't think there's really an angle that I could have probably placed them behind and had them run through. Maybe picking up a lot of skeleton traps along the way. But, like this one right here. I think there's another one that, yeah, a few more that spawn in. If any of these spawn in the middle here and waste more time, they add negative value to the attack. If there's an obvious choice where to use headhunters, I will definitely try to place them in. But, I mean, sometimes it's better not to place them. Don't get me wrong, they're kind of an expensive cleanup troop. There's definitely better options, but at the same time, I can't tell you, Sniper, how many times my entire dragon army gets completely stopped in its tracks because it's typically the queen that's doing it. But something pops the ice golems, drags them across some sort of way, and now I'm dealing with ice golems in mid of my attack there. Even though they don't attack my dragons, dude, them freezing them in place, ugh, a lot of damage. Lots of damage happens. Looks like we just have mass furnace here. If we can pick a lane here. Oh, this could be actually pretty solid. And I'm not even gonna lie, Sniper, sometimes I just forget. Sometimes I just be the way it be, you know? Dip on out. So like up here, I think if I can hold on to this, my RC versus RC should actually do pretty solid here. Maybe that doesn't matter. If I can get a Headhunter up there, it should be pretty solid. There we go. Is there any? I don't think there's any more, yeah, there's no more heroes on the field. But there you go. You have a Headhunter pulling the skeletons back. It really kind of sucks that there's like so many things that can distract dragons. That being said, I know Tom B has been talking heavily about the Dragon Riders, because Dragon Riders don't get distracted. And that could be kind of insane, you know? Ice Golems, not much of an issue anymore. Should I try Dragon Riders on this attack just to see, test it out? I don't think I've maxed out Dragon Riders on this account, unfortunately. My base better for real. Wait, then this one? Then this one? The one that I just attacked, or what? I don't have maxed out Dragon Riders. You know what? You know what? Here's what I will say. I think I experiment a little bit. Tom isn't in the background, is he? I'm baked. Okay. Are we talking? What are we talking here? 36. Are we talking a fully maxed Town Hall 17? Are we talking just like a better layout than that one? What are we talking here? Pretty new Town Hall 15. Still trying to figure out the best spells for the defensive. Any tips? If there should be... Hold on. Actually, I feel like this is a very solid question here. Pretty new Town Hall 15 and still trying to figure out the best spells for the defense. Any tips? Or should I make Invis Town Hall compartments? Or not worth it at Town Hall 15? So, I think a very spicy thing you can do, depending on... Obviously, if you're in Legends League, I wouldn't necessarily recommend being in Legend League as a Tunnel 15, but I do personally really like the Rage Invis cores. I think especially for like lower town halls, for Town Hall 15 specifically, people that are not experienced too much with spell towers, I do think like a very simple Rage Invis core here can go kind of insane, where if you look at like a scout view, obviously, this is an old base. This is my second account. I think this can be very, very, very spicy for an attacker. I do think, personally, in my rankings, I do think double poison is probably up there with a good double rage. I'd say probably double poison, double rage, double invis. Double invis being kind of the worst. It can really catch off a lot of people that don't know how to attack, but at the same time, if you do know how to attack it, especially if you know how to use the Ice Block spell, Invis towers, especially double Invis towers closer to the outside, not really the play. Can't lie though, even knowing Invis towers can be kind of spicy, especially ones in the core, especially ones that have rage spells. I would say this is probably like, you could probably make a Town Hall 15 variant if there isn't already one of this base. You could probably cook with it, to be honest with you. But I guess my tips would be double poison or at any kind of poisons, basically guaranteed damage and guaranteed slowing effect, which I think is fantastic. You can kind of place them almost wherever in the base and they'd probably get very solid value. you don't have to have a lot around them. So like fireball value and such is down, where in the sense of like a rage towers I think technically damage per second are a lot better than poisons. But the weakness being you have to put a lot of defenses around that singular place, which can be exploited by like fireballs, RC charge, blimp strategies, a ton of different things, overgrowths. So rages are kind of like a double-edged sword, where like poisons are almost like they're weaker, but they're guaranteed, you know. And then invis is kind of just they don't technically add anything; they just make it a little difficult if they don't know how to handle it. So that's where I say poison is my probably preferred base design, just because it's safe. It's very solid, very safe. Pretty much, you know what you're getting with the poison. You know. No, I was listening to that song. Man, all right. Well, chat. We have 4 war attacks here. Woohoo! Down to single digits. Wait, what's what? Dude, I'm doing so bad. Oh my god. Wait, I'm doing so bad. Dude, I need some bases, bro. I need some bases, bro. I need some bases, chat. Whew. Dude, I don't get it. When I want a curved arrow, it's super straight. When I want a straight arrow, dude, the thing goes off to Narnia, bro. Bro. I don't know. We're parting like the Red Seas. I see how it is. What's up, Debrickashaw? How you doing? Oh, we also have a base review from Senritha. Okay, okay. What's up, Piggy? What's up, my guy? What's up, Tanks? How you doing as well? I just have Hirosa and pets now. Hirosa. Cambodia? Okay. Alright. Senritha, a few things. First of all, W Walls. I like the font. It almost looks like Goosebumps font. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like the Goosebumps logo. I think I'm assuming, are you from Cambodia? Because here's the thing, right? If you're repping your country, Cambodia is a country, right? I'm like 90% positive, but part of me is now questioning it. You know, I'm gonna stick to it. If you're like repping that place, big solid, big dubs. I'm not gonna dock too many points on it. Again, my personal thing is I like repping the name or the clan that you're in. Typically the name. I think I can say for a fact here, this is the best Cambodia base I have ever seen. I can definitely tell you that right here, right now. Again, I like the font. I think it's pretty decently, easily readable. Yeah, I think it's pretty solid. Again, not my personal choice of things to represent, but I totally get it. I totally get it. Again, my personal choice is the name, but I'd probably give this. I'll give this a 9 out of 10 because your defenses aren't fully maxed out. I feel like when you have a fully maxed out base, I feel like it goes kind of crazy. But that's more of a upgrades thing than anything. I think this font wise and show base is pretty sick. W's for sure. Best Cambodia base I have ever seen. Big dubs. Did you make it or did you copy it? Or did you hire someone? W for not being max but grinding out all walls? Yeah, I think so. Not that walls are super important necessarily, but I mean, he doesn't have to worry about walls anymore, you know? Goober. Piggy. Koji. Actually, you ever watch Fire Force? Piggy? Ice, baby. Because I heard that there's a new season out. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard that there's a new season. Copy base from a friend. I'm assuming that's supposed to be. Ooh. 16 animes? Dude, I gotta start doing cardio again so I can start watching animes in my free time, bro. Unironically. I know I've said this before, and I've been slacking massively for the last, like, year. But, dude, watching animes while working out. So I gotta get back into that. Because, like, it would literally be, like, a win-win-win for me. I start working out. Even if it's just cardio, I'm still working out. I get to watch some shows, get caught up on some stuff, but I also drink more water. I need to start drinking more water. I've not been drinking a lot of water. How many accounts do you have? I have 56 accounts. Dude, I love how it's like There is like one single response that everyone says, and it's so funny. I think it's so funny. It's the 56 accounts, bro. I can't even keep up with, and then insert. Dude, I love that. I love that, dude. Never sell yourself short. I think anyone that has any amount of alt accounts is doing some insane stuff, doing fantastic. You know, I think 2 accounts is probably like the sweet spot. Maybe 3. 3 might be the sweet spot. 2, I think, is very, very, very solid. 50 is kind of insane, but you know, I do play the game in different ways than other people. But yeah, dude, welcome in. Dude, why am I yawning, chat? Caffeine's not kicking in. All right, we have to do a HIPAA clean here. 99%. That's tough. Vanilla ice, baby. I wonder. Chat, we're gonna try something kind of stupid here, yeah? I think that was pretty solid. I think that was pretty solid. Dude, I just like trick shotted this base. Chat, anyone ever seen a trick shotted base before? Dude, MLG edits coming in. Oh! Oh, Mom! Mom, get the... Thanks for donating Clan Capital Gold. Hey, thank you for redeeming that, dude. I love that people are getting some good value out of that bad boy. Yo, Piggy, are you still in here? What anime are you currently working on? Hey, I just wanted to confirm that I'm being tracked for Legends of Mushrooms Andon. Yes, you are. I see the last thing you got was 95 2 days ago. 3 days ago. Buddy got to 95 before double checking. Crazy. Buddy's living on the edge there. Attack showcase? Yeah, yeah, go for it. Dude, why am I yawning? What's up, Tactical Coffee? Welcome in. Yeah, V Small, join main clan. I'll accept you in, and then you can sauce that base. Who's Sour Apple? Why does this clan sound familiar? Oh, is this Termies? I've seen this base from Termy. Wait, isn't Special K? Oh, is this Keegan's? Keegan's? What's up, Prabby? Alright, let's take a look here. Alright. We have a non-maxed out Dragon Attack. Level 1 Sneezy. He's using the King instead of the Minion Prince. Ooh, I don't know about this one. Also, I recognize the 1425 clan. That is, Droxen's, right? If I remember correctly. Oh. Oh! Fair enough. The Yak even got a little bit of business in there. Alrighty. Buddy starting off with some spice. Leaving for my doctor's appointment. I don't know if you'd still be streaming when I come back. I don't know actually either. But I hope you have some good luck. That was an insane king ability, by the way. As long as this RC can get some good value, I mean, this base is going to be kind of fried before the main army's even placed in. Dude, I don't know why I'm yawning so much right now. You know, I feel like the RC didn't do too bad, but realistically, I know she ran into a tornado trap, but I feel like with the RC dive, you could have gotten the entire rage compartment on the other side and probably cooked the crap out of this base. Wait, why that? Oh, popping the rage. Okay, okay. Ow. Coming in. Okay. All right, buddy. Okay. The king was sick. The RC, not my favorite placement, but decent. She cleaned up a good amount. But then oh wait, hold on. I guess I shouldn't say too much. If he attacks with his dragons either on this side or this side, I'm gonna be kind of sad. I'm really hoping he attacks from the rage shot. Okay. Buddy, okay. Why would you not attack from this side? Like, you have a Warden ability, you could pop it literally off a rip. The Queen would take everything else out. Ooh, see, because, like, that Warden ability, you get the Town Hall, but, like, I don't think that was the best Warden ability right there. Rage, like yeah. Good thing your RC took out a bit, because this Rage came back by this point. That could have been really, really bad for your attack, depending. Obviously, you got so much value that it doesn't matter, but realistically, I would have 100% attacked from this side instead. Still solid attack. I feel like it could have been a lot more efficient, but still very, very solid. What's up, Probably High? Oh my gosh, what is happening, bro? Dude, stop it. Yawning. Lights. Do I attack this base? I don't know if I attack this base. You know, maybe I do attack this base. You know what? I'm going to attack this base. That was a lot of damage. Excuse me. Ooh. Did my queen just get pulled into the bait? I got tickets to AC/DC for this November. Can you talk to them for me and be like, why do they copyright so much stuff? AC/DC has probably been the most annoying band that I've ever had to deal with. Yeah. That would, yeah. See, the problem is, I think they got great songs. Well, technically, every song's copyrighted, but AC/DC is like, they go above and beyond to, like, actually be issues. Luckily, the issues are typically only on YouTube. Dude, watch out, Creeper. I'm looking at your pictures in general. Dude, that actually looks fantastic. I'm not even going to cap. Not even going to cap on a stack, bro. That does look pretty solid. Dude, I feel like this entire clan is going to not be running hook towers after this war. Okay, I don't know about that. I don't know about that movement right there. I'm gonna keep it real. You get off my dragon. No. Yup. No. Yup. Actually, why does this feel a little rough here? Why is this feeling a little rough here? I feel like we got great value. I guess technically we still have a lot up. It's just the fact that they're like riding the outside of the base. Dude, there's gonna be a time fail, isn't this? Dude, this is like, bruh. Yeah, this is an insane time fail. Rip. No, not the outside. %98 time fail. That's tough. Someone's gonna have to clean that up too, which is gonna be tough. Out of my 4 attacks, 3 of them being triples though. We take that. We take that. One of them being a time fail. Yeah, it's chilling. It's fine. Alrighty, chat. That being said, hold on. What are we looking at? Because it's a little bit of a slower night, I think what we might do is we might switch on over to some Delta Force earlier. Do a little Delta, a little bit earlier. Yeah, we'll switch over to some Delta Force. I think we're doing some pretty crazy stuff actually. That being said, if you're here for the Clash, guys, I appreciate you guys. If you guys want to stick around, get some points, we'll be switching over to some Delta Force here. And, yeah, I guess we'll be cooking. We'll be cooking here. I want to make sure, hopefully everything works correctly here, but I think it should be fine. Let me switch everything over. Hopefully it doesn't break. Let me edit stream info. Whoa. Alrighty. Okay, we're switched over to Delta Force here. I need to take off. Let me turn off my camera for a second. Unplug this bad boy. I'm actually going to end the stream